Call Clara. Call Clara.
You know that's not a phone.
Oh. Give me that phone.
Ooh, you're losing your mind.
Y'all got it. I was just trying to do like that commercial. I hope y'all watched it. That's my favorite.
Yeah, commercial tickle. I don't know why. Okay,
Clara. Baby, you went ham, honey. I think you forgot there was cameras even in there. You went all telling all your business and spilling all the beans on Ryan. He don't get it. So you doing every night, y'all. You doing something to him, but you ain't poor thing. All right.
You know what? She spilled more than beans.
You keep saying on count.
Yep. Yeah. LY. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Kourtney.
I'm Eddie.
Also known as E-Dub.
Yes, and we are what?
Married. If you didn't know, now you know. To each other, okay?
Yeah.
So if this is your first time joining, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about us, Kourtney and Eddie. We do relationship topics, reviews, and right now we're doing Married at First Sight, which was a little bit almost put me to sleep. Y'all could have hurried up with these, honey. I was like, ooh, 2 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah, they stressed that.
So, if you hadn't already, and you like all these bright colors that we bringing you for spring, we getting ready for Easter. I got my hair done. I got my Easter colors on. Got my nails done.
You know, back in the day when you was a kid, and you, come on, Mama, I don't want to wear the Easter outfit.
Yep.
You get the Easter outfit, the 3-piece suit, the little tight vest on, you can barely breathe.
Y'all know girls, we went and got our hair done, and Mama used to take that
eye comb,
and then burn that ear, hold that ear down, grease, all that stuff. So y'all know we used to get fit because it wasn't about what church for real, about them Easter outfits and that basket.
Yeah, coming to church all greased like Vaseline all your face in the front pew.
And y'all know around Easter time, church was the crowdest because we was partying.
We ain't talking about that. Get to the review. I'm tired. Y'all talking about everything but the review.
So, if you hadn't already, you guys, as you can see, we have fun over here at the Co-Ed family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're watching us via YouTube. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. All right, you guys, we done joked around enough. Or did we? Or have we?
Maybe they should have some of the jokes on the show tonight.
Let me tell you something. You know when folks look cute and stuff, then they want to give you all the attention and show out. So that's where I feel tonight. Okay?
So let me get this right. One more thing, y'all. I know y'all say, yeah, hurry up. When you was in school, you had your outfit on. Did you go to sharpen your pencil?
No, you did.
I know I did. Sharpen my pencil, break the leg off.
All your outfit. I did that for real.
I guess so.
Okay, so it's called Must Love Dogs. And as we can see, the dogs got their debut in this season.
Doggone dogs. Then doggone dogs. What?
Doggone dogs. All right, so it started out with the couples are talking in bed about, you know, their 1 month anniversary, how things went. And as we can see, Bree and Vince had a little cute moment, which they had a lot of cute moments in this episode. And so, you know, he was talking about the things that he wants to do, the places he wants to go, you know, for his date. Because he was like, okay, you did the boat thing, you know, and all that stuff or whatever. So he was like, well, what you gonna do for me? She was like, well, where you want to go? What you want to do? He done named so many places. She was like, are you serious? I'm gonna have to get a second job for that. He was like, you got it, sugar mama. You my sugar mama. So, you know, I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it was cute, but it gave me the idea of put in my head that Vince know that Bree makes the money. He called her sugar mama.
He did say sugar mama. Now, I hope he was playing because I'm saying Bree ain't finna be with all that no man just.
Yeah, Bree look like she look tight.
No, she look like that she don't want a man to be a man. So, you know, I think she said that. So I thought it was cute, but you know, Vincent evidently ain't went nowhere because his list was pretty long on the places that he wanted to travel.
Yeah, I want to go here. I want to go across the street. I want to go to Popeye's Chicken. Boy, you ain't been nowhere.
So now let's move on to Eric and Virginia having this old meltdown. Basically, this was their whole episode. Everything was about them and this dog, Rocky. So, it seems like they had an argument the night before, which they didn't talk about it much until later on. And so in here, they're just talking about the dog, and she was just like, it's my dog. And so he was like, that's the problem. You keep saying it's my dog, you know, I don't have to worry about it. And I see why now the people, you guys were saying, you know, in the comments was basically saying that it wasn't the fact so much that Virginia didn't want to move into his house because he was a bachelor pad. It's because that doggone dog do whatever the doggone dog want to do. Eating up furniture, doing, and she don't know how to properly train, and she just think it's cute. And so Eric seems to be the dog whisperer. And he think that his dog is well trained and her dog is not. So, you know, basically that's what it was talking about. And so, you know, she got so frustrated. She was just like, you know, I'm just pretty much having an anxiety attack. And she just left out in the production. She started talking to producers and she was just letting them know, like, you know, I guess it coercing her to go back in. She was letting them know, like, you know, my dog means everything to me because I got him in a time in my life when I was, you know, depressed and kind of low. And, you know, Eric keeps saying this stuff like, well, if you don't like it, we can end this. We can end this, you know. And I think that's basically what sends her over the edge, you know. Go ahead, babe.
No, I ain't got nothing to say on that.
What you thought about that scene?
It was stupid, if you want me to be honest with you.
I do.
That whole scene was stupid because, you know, it's arguing over a freaking dog, man. A dog. You know, never mind. Maybe it's stupid.
All right, so let's move on to Claire and Ryan. What gets me is that they seem to not have, okay, we know they're not having, they having some, but they ain't having the kind of sex that Clara want. But every time you see him, Clara was all curled up on that man. I mean, she all up, it was like more furniture, but then she was curled up all on that man. So the yoga instructor came. So in her eyes, I guess she's trying to get more intimate with her husband. So all these different yoga positions and stuff, she's hoping that it will open up a door of, you know, sex, regular sex, you know. And it seemed like mostly let Ryan complain through it all, and just kind of laughed it off.
I don't know about Ryan. Ryan, you know, I think he just stringing Clara along. He just stringing her along, and I don't know. I don't think he's taking this whole thing serious, to be honest with you. You know, he knew the purpose of the yoga thing, and he basically brushed it off. You know. So, yeah. He said he get no feelings from it. So, I just feel like he just, I don't know. Be honest with you guys, I really ain't got no feelings for this episode. I really don't, because it really wasn't hitting on that much, to be honest with you. You know, it wasn't, you know. But
yeah, because I got about 6-7 pages, baby, before you check out. All right. So let's move on to the part when we was talking about it, you know, where, okay, so Virginia comes back in, you know, she stormed out, she come back in, and so Ryan all cool, calm, and collected. And she was, one thing she did say, you know, I'm tired of you thinking like, you keep saying everything is fine, like everything is not fine. Y'all know I said that before, like, why is he telling all the other people, oh, we're fine, we're in a good place, you know, so stop trying to save face, just tell them it is what it is. So they had this conversation on what happened last night, and it seemed last night or the night before, it seems like they went out to a bar, they went drinking and stuff, and Virginia got missed for like 30 or 45 minutes. What she went?
A hot mess, man. I don't blame Eric. You know, you go out to a bar, you with your wife, and she gonna miss for 30 minutes. You don't know what's happening to her. You don't know if she's in the bathroom throwing up. You don't know if she's been kidnapped. You don't know if somebody put a roof in her drink and got her back in the bathroom doing something to her. So of course you're gonna panic because that's your woman. And I don't think Virginia understood that. And once again, Virginia still has this mindset like she's single, not married, and it's not comprehending to her that, you know, her life has changed, and until she get that understanding, they're gonna still have problems.
So Virginia was saying too that at that point, you know, she just kind of spazzing out, like she's having like an anxiety, I guess anxiety attack or whatever. And so she was like, you know, I feel like I'm drowning. I miss my cat. I miss my friends. I need to go to my sister's house. Like, you know, she just want to get away. And she was saying one thing about Eric, you know, and we know, I see that Eric is passive aggressive. Like, he is like really pushing her buttons because he seems to sometimes talk down to her. It's not what you per se said, but it's how you say it. And like you were saying, baby, he's more military and he has that tone.
It's a combination of military and controlling too. He do have a controlling tone, and also he's a career. He's been in the military most of his career, so you know when you get trained like that, it's kind of you still have to separate the military from your civilian life, and some guys don't understand or don't know how to keep those separate, and sometimes when that bleeds over to your civilian life, the civilian people don't know how to take it. But I don't think that's all what's going on with Eric. I think he just have a controlling nature, and he talks down to Virginia, and Virginia being who she is, she easily gets spazzed out. And man, I don't know what these producers was thinking this year, man. Maybe they was on some Ciroc, because when they did these matches, man, they need to be.
And then too, that she said that, you know, when you get drunk, you start telling your truth, which, you know, I said that before, not about him, but it seems like now he drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't a drinker, but
he's trying to fit in to her lifestyle. Well, that's one way he's compromising, I guess. But it's not working. When you got two people getting drunk and you can't control yourselves, then you wake up, you're trying to figure out what you did the night prior, and you realize what y'all did, then it turns to an argument. And and Eric seems like he's the type of person, he don't know how to control his liquor anyway. So.
No, he don't. Okay, so let's move on to Haley and Jacob. So as me and Eddie know, we pay attention to the songs they play before the first person come out.
We have a game. When they have a song come on before they show the couple, we guess what couple is gonna pop up. Show. And she's been right most of the time. I've been so off on this, man. I missed it like 4 or 5 times. She been on point on it.
But this one, they said the song was "You Got the Devil in You," and guess who pops up? Haley and Jacob. I was like, these songs.
They been petty.
So Haley is talking, and she just wants to pretty much get back into a place where they can just have fun and relax. So, which I don't ever know if they ever was in that place, but yeah. So they just agreed to basically to just reset. So,
how much time they gonna reset?
No,
man?
It was Paige and Chris that was resetting.
Yeah, I mean, talking the couples as a whole, all of them. Every time you turn around, somebody reset and hitting the reset button. Yeah.
So yeah, and I wrote down that the dog was happy. You know what I'm saying? That dog, Haley dog, loved Jacob. So when they decide to not stay together if they choose to, that dog gonna have a fit.
I swear that dog had his leg cocked up in the air when Jacob was rubbing his stomach.
Yeah, that dog was all that. I mean, so let's move on to...
Before you go any further, you're right. That dog loves Jacob more than Haley does.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Haley dog.
That's Haley dog, right?
Yeah, we said this off camera that the dogs and the spouses tend to love each other more than the spouses and care more about the dog than they do their spouse.
Yeah. So. Except for I don't know. Bree and wasn't it Cookie and Vince? They got
a good relationship.
Yeah, but when it comes to Bree, if she had to choose, I think Vincent might still be on the chopping block. Yeah.
So let's move on to Paige and her brother Andrew.
Probably best part of the season. Best part of the show. This
and Christina, his wife. So they showed up. Yay! We now have some part of Paige's family on television. Everybody got their debut on Chris' side. But Paige family just been MIA, missing in action.
They probably just don't want to get filmed.
And the mama probably don't, because we still haven't seen her. So she's basically getting her brother caught up on what's taking place and everything. And, you know, he was like, I don't know what's going on with the other dude. I'm not, here to judge and nothing like that. But he gave her some fantastic advice. Probably a little late, but anyway, he gave her some good advice. So, she said that she wanted to break generational curses. As we know that, if y'all know in the beginning that Her mom and daddy got divorced about 4-5 times. You know, they not with each other, but they got married and divorced, you know, with several people, and it just seemed like they couldn't get it together. So maybe, like I said, told Eddie, maybe her idea was just stick it out, let this man whatever, so you can just stay married. But so her brother said, listen, you got to embrace the struggle. She said, he said that God is, sometimes God put us through things so that we can receive our blessing on the other end. And he was like, you're like in your 20s. He said, imagine when you get in your 30s and your 40s. I mean, it's pretty much just beginning for you. So it's like, don't worry about this. You know, you're going to get more blessing. God is going to bless you, and you're just going to continue to move and grow.
Me personally, if I was her brother, I thought he was gonna come in there and flip tables over and ask where to do that so he can cuss him out, and you know,
that's what we wanted.
Because you know, oh man, he hurt my sister, man. Where he at? Where I'm looking for him? What's going on? That's what I wanted him to do, but what he did was better in my opinion. You know, he built his sister up. Yeah. You know, tried to give her some good advice, which it was good advice.
Right.
And basically trying to console his sister, you
right.
know. But me personally, I still did it the other way. I came in there, flipping tables over, and trying to find out where he's at, and confront him. Why you hurt my sister? Why you trying to dog my sister out? But that's just me.
Right.
And I saw they was drinking out of red cups, and red cups are her kryptonite. If you ever get around her and give her a red cup
with regular stuff in on,
and see how she drinks it, and she pulls the cup from her mouth, and you're gonna see like a
First of all, don't get on here and tell my business.
When I first saw that, I said, "Why are you drooling? Why you got all that drool on the cup? Can't drink out of a red cup. Got to give her a glass. Give her a red cup. Ain't gonna work."
And it don't be nothing. Once again, ain't nothing in the red cup. We all know what a lot of people have in the red cup.
I don't know. I know red. I don't know. I thought red cup you just put beverages in it.
Yeah, that's true. But a lot of times, red cups are known for just having alcohol.
It must be in the black community, cause
what you will?
Yeah, I don't see no red cups. When I'd be drinking,
we purchase red cups. We got some in there now, But when you're going out, picnics and all that stuff, I just want clarification for the people, okay? So let's move on to one thing I did want to say too is like, my husband said that, he didn't come in there acting all outraged, and stuff like that, what we thought that what we wanted him to do or thought that he was going to do. But he lifted up his sister, what Chris should have done, you know what I'm saying? Lifted her up, like she said, she just wanted a simple text message or something like that, checking on her, all that stuff. But she didn't get that. But I think he was a bigger man, way bigger man than Chris. And so hopefully he's taking his own advice or treating his wife.
Actually, he was a way bigger man than me. Because like I said, I would have done it totally different. Somebody hurt my sister and dog her out. Oh, yeah. I'm kicking those down. Those. That's right. I'm kicking those down. Put my Gore-Tex boots on. And just doing what I do, baby.
Do, baby. All right, so let's move on to Ryan and Clara. So they're basically in the bed talking.
That's all they do, talk in the bed.
And they were talking about the dog, that he wants her dog to go to training classes, right?
Yeah. Well, they was gonna give a trainer. She had to go on, I guess, to work for 3 days, and he was gonna get a trainer to come in so he can get accustomed to. What's the name of the dog? Misky?
Yeah, I think
Musky?
Something like
pretty dog now. That's pretty dog. Yeah. And so he wanted to get accustomed to, being around the dog get accustomed to him, and he can basically communicate with the dog better. So that's the reason why he did what he done.
And so, of course she's talking about, some intimate stuff or whatever, but Ryan now know, I seen this for the first time. Ryan knows she want to have sex, regular sex. He know that she want to, but it's like he is more so teasing with her with it. You know what I'm saying? And he know it, so he was like, nope, I'm waiting. But dude, if y'all doing everything else, like, what you waiting for?
Oh, since you get to that point, yeah, that ain't right. you getting your swerve on every night, and she getting frustrated. Right. That ain't right. That ain't right, man. So yeah, you getting pleased, but she ain't.
Yep.
That ain't right.
So they're having this scene where
that ain't right.
Cookie, and so they're having a scene with the dogs. So they putting the dogs, comparing them, So, again, some of this stuff was Phyllis scene. What you laughing at?
About the dogs, and they put the dog picture up and put then they got they got to who?
Cookie and Vincent.
Oh, go ahead. You going down the whole list? Okay, go ahead.
So you got Cookie and Vincent gets along with Cookie. He love that dog like his child. So they seem like they have a good relationship. Good. Sophie and Jacob.
Of course.
Sophie, she is loving on Jacob, honey.
Of course.
But his dog, Coley or Collie or something like that.
A little short-legged dog.
Yeah, she seems to get in the fuss and the fight with a lot of people or the other dogs. She just a fusser.
It seems like the smallest dogs want to fight everything. But go ahead.
And then you got Muskie, and Ryan. No, we're not pronouncing it correctly.
Y'all everybody pronouncing the dog's name right? Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Do more research.
As somebody said in the comments.
And it said Clara. I think the producer asked, something about the dog. He was like, "Well, the dog pretty much like Clara, Life of the party and loves attention."
He said, "What do the dog and Clara have in common?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when they both bubbly and life of the party, want attention. He started, and then Ryan gave a little sneaky little smile, like, "Yeah, you know what I mean." You know what I'm saying?
And so then you got Rocky and Eric. We know that he's trying to get along with Rocky, but Rocky just seems to be a little bit out of control. Then you got Bentley and Chris.
Chris said, "I don't give no else about Bentley."
I was like, he's so disrespectful. I didn't even know her dog name.
Yeah, I didn't know her dog name either.
So let's move on to Haley and Jacob. They go on the the car racing.
Go-kart.
Yeah, the car racing. And something that I wanted to do with my husband, but you got one that's not too far from us. But
Rona came in.
No, this was before Rona, baby.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't have time.
No, you had time. It was a certain reason why you didn't want to go, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nah, we ain't gonna go there.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. Yeah, she gonna take me somewhere where she went on a date with another man before she met me. I ain't going now. No, I ain't going. If we gonna go to one, we had to go across state lines.
There ain't no one close by that I know of.
We go across state line. We had to. I ain't going to the same place she went. No, man. It's like me taking her to somewhere I took a female to. Another female. Yeah, man.
How many restaurants have we probably been in that you've been on dates with, and vice versa? Like,
I never took my women to restaurants.
Women's. Okay, me one. All right, so let's move on to the race car. So, they had a nice little outing. We found out that Haley's competitive, and, her and her family, they do that all the time. Seems like once a week. So she won a little golden trophy. And I don't know if Jacob was in his feelings or just checked out because, they trying to build a friendship. But, he was like, oh, well.
Jacob has checked out. And I don't care how hard Haley tries. I really think he's checked out. Even when she asked him, when they have a conversation, his replies to her is so dry and one-lines and one word, and he's not putting no more effort into that.
So let's move on to Chris and his mama.
Yes, who?
Mama.
Why you gotta say it like that?
And mama. She got a debut. Everybody get debuts, honey. Everybody get debuts.
So country.
In his family, everybody get debuts. And I know how to say it correctly. For somebody to correct me in the comments, I know how to say it.
Somebody from up north said, see there. That's why we don't go down south.
So Chris and his mom are talking. So she stopped at, I guess, to his own personal apartment because evidently he got one there. Yeah. And so Chris said that him and Paige are, well, first of all,
Go ahead, spill it, girl.
First of all,
spill it.
Ooh, don't bag me up like that, baby.
Yeah, spill it.
Get me going. Get me going.
Got a new hairdo. Ooh, look at that, looking cute. I don't want to mess it up. You know, get all that.
Okay.
But anyway,
so
don't do it.
So Chris basically was telling, she was like, well, how's things going with you and Paige or whatever? She asked about her, and so he was like, well, you know, she don't return my phone calls. I be trying to call her and stuff, and she don't return my phone. I said, okay, now he's trying to make Paige look bad when he been the villain, the monster, the creature of this whole entire season, and now he's trying to say that Paige just he's tried to have something against her, and so
I don't think that's it. Really, that's part of it. I think to him, he still wants that good boy image for his mom. And, you know, so he's saying, oh, she did me like this and she did me like that. And like the mom said, of course you're going to be like that. You got a baby on the way, you know. And when she said that, I guess that kind of caught him off guard because he's like, yeah, but, you know, so, yeah.
And so he was like, yeah, you know, hopefully my mama mouth, I guess, won't be so foul or whatever.
She
but
did a good job.
She was like, first of all, she is probably way more professional than you. She's on national television. She probably not finna act a donkey like you been acting a donkey. So yeah, she's not finna do that. And so like you said, she said you got a baby on the way, and Chris said that, well, you know, we tried to, you know, Paige wanted to move forward. We tried to move forward, but he was like, no, I just decided I just wanted a divorce. He was like, baby or no baby.
That's what I better say.
Baby or no baby. He said we was going to get a divorce anyway. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, so that tells me right there, the baby had nothing to do with it.
Yep.
He wanted out from the get-go. Soon as he saw Paige walk down that aisle, he was trying to figure a way out. Bottom line, he probably said, okay, I give her cookies every once in a while, see how the cookies are. And other than that, I don't want nothing to do with her.
Yeah. And so, you know, they talked to the mama, and so she was like, well, you know, I think it was for the best. You know, both of them heart not in it, you know, so I think that was for the best. But, you know, Chris just, he just,
Then again, he better than that Derrick Jackson guy, so I give him that.
Let's talk about him.
Yeah, I give him that.
But not the internet don't think so, because they said that him and Paige is like him and the wife. All right, so let's move on to Bree and Vincent. They're doing their biking. You know the little meme they had going around. People were saying that they one of the same. So Bree and Vincent are doing biking, and I thought this was fun. I thought it was cute. You know, Vincent, I guess he's trying to get back fit, because I ain't even saying that he 100%. I don't look 100% yet, but I guess he's trying to get back to it.
He's fit. What kind of fit? I don't know, but.
Not saying that he's totally out of shape.
Yeah.
We can tell, you know.
Look, bro, hey, I can't talk about nobody. I need to get back in shape myself, man. You know, I gotta get this flag. I gotta get my 6-pack back, man. Yeah, it's a 4-pack right now, but I get it there.
Is it a 4 or 1 liter?
Okay, it's a 1.
All right, so I thought this was cute because, you know, they got a chance to get out and, you know, get some fresh air, and he let her win. And so at first when they were saying, okay, what we're gonna do for the prize, so she was like $500. He said, okay, I'm gonna say 1,000.
Oh,
she
okay.
said $500. He said, okay, I was gonna say 1,000. Okay. Then she was like, you serious? He like, heck no, I ain't doing no $500.
I know that's
$500 for that. So, you know, they agreed on mopping the floor, cleaning the floor, and push-ups.
Push-ups. Yeah. No, washing dishes and cleaning the kitchen.
Okay, yeah. So,
shoot, you lost your mind, girl. $5.
And so, anyway, so she ended up winning, but he wanted her basically to go in the front, you know, just to, you know, and that's what a man does, you know, make sure his girl's safe. So, you know, because when me and you walk, you always walk on the outside.
Do. Yeah, because you're supposed to do, the man's supposed to walk on the outside in case a car comes, you know, close to you, you know, the car hit the man and you can push the woman out the way. But, you know, some men say, okay, I want to walk on the inside if you get hit. Then when you get ran over, I go to the next chick. Hey, it is what it is. Ain't no one. But what I was about to say is, I thought in the state of Georgia, I could be wrong.
You have to wear helmet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, maybe for that little scene, and they
okay.
didn't take. Maybe they said for a movie you don't, or something like that.
Okay, I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay.
Yeah. And so at that moment. Ed was like, we should get bikes. I said, for real? He was like, I said, okay, we're going to get bikes. He was like, nah. Now, our couple friends have bikes, and they be going riding, and I want to go too.
Yeah, I ain't no bike, man. Dude.
Anyway, let's move on.
Last time I had a bike, I ended up in a tree somewhere.
Child, you were 12.
I don't care. I'm still traumatized by it. Every time I get on the bike and see a tree, I freeze up and let go of the steering on the handlebars and crash.
All right. So let's move on to Eric in Virginia. So let's get back to this train wreck as well. And every couple have issues.
That's a train wreck 2.0 right there.
So Virginia was saying that she is now self-aware. She's aware of the anxiety. Anxiety seems to be driving her. And so, this is when they were sitting on the couch. And so when she really spazzed out some more, sitting on the couch, and that doggone Rocky, go sit down somewhere. He up there licking on Eric.
That's why Eric get frustrated with Rocky. Rocky I see what he was talking about because Rocky was biting Virginia on the arm like that.
And him.
Yeah, that can get a little irritating,
Go sit down.
And I don't have nothing against Rocky, but
I do.
Okay, she does. But he needs to be trained. And that's all Eric was saying. He needs to be trained.
Yeah.
But she don't want Eric to train the dog, or she think the dog is fine like he is, which is not true.
Right.
The dog, he's gonna be biting on furniture. He's gonna be biting on people.
I didn't know he was that young too. I think he just
it's right now is a good time to train him.
Right. So it's one thing that he had said. When we get past all this and we get to the end, she was like, the end of what? What does that mean?
Oh, she's so spazzy.
I was like, oh my goodness. Now she listening to every word he's saying and seeing like
she analyzing everything,
Yeah.
End of what? End of the tunnel? End of the black hole? End of what?
Yeah.
It's not that. Come on, calm down. And with a person with anxiety like she has, that's how they operate.
So she said that, so of course Eric, and once again, Eric can be passive aggressive, and he's just making it seem like he is the dog whisperer. If y'all don't know, look that up, because I was up there trying to do that, trying to get the dog to do something, and that dog was like, okay, I'm going to whisper to you.
Yeah,
so,
keep on whispering there.
So, Tech, his dog, he make it seem like his dog is just God sent, and her dog is the devil.
I disagree, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
All he said about Tex was that he got him trained at a young age.
Right.
He's better off for it. And all he was trying to tell Virginia that Rocky needs a little bit more training.
Right.
And she didn't want to hear that. So, but the problem with it is how he's delivering his message. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be more cautious, especially now he knows that Virginia has anxiety. So you got to kind of handle things kind of different when you're talking to her now.
Which is probably why she drink like she did.
Yeah, that's why she drinks. Yeah, you're right. Because I guess drinking calms her nerves. And so if she's not drinking, that's why she always frigid and moving her hair and touching her hair and stuff. So yeah, but.
And production started because Virginia started getting upset, because he was like, Eric was like, well, you're not paying attention to me. She was like, Rocky. And so she said, basically, she was saying, I told him I didn't want to talk about this now. They done had this conversation before. I don't want to talk about this now. I just want to talk about, whatever. So she really gets outraged and she started cussing and everything. So he was like, and she was just, I just want to get out. I just got to get out of here. So he was touching her. She was like, don't touch me.
So she felt like she was drowning. And she's so overwhelmed, and she, had a anxiety attack, basically,
And so, this is when the cameras were gone, but they got the cameras in their place, and so he was saying, "Get away from me, get away from me," and that's when they had to put the words down there, and so he said, "You have been a complete butt," and.
He said butt?
He said a cuss word. A. You've been a complete A. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I saw that. You saying butt. I thought you'd like to say butt.
This is a
yada, yada, yada.
word. Vibe with me, baby. Vibe with me.
I know how you.
You have been a complete butt to me and everybody today.
Yeah.
You have. Enjoy it, and I am done. You know, he keeps... Okay, first of all, my problem is that Eric don't take accountability for his own stuff. You. And she said that I feel like, she was like, you blaming me, like, for everything. And he was like, you. And I think that Eric is a different person on camera versus off camera. I don't think that he wants everybody to see how he can get angry. So he passively, aggressively says things. Well, what did I do? What did I say? And he doesn't really show all of that. So he waits till the camera leaves for he to go and get in Virginia. Tell and start telling her about herself.
Yeah. And I don't know if he's still in the military or not, because, like you said, he don't want to blow up on camera. And, he's, like you said, he's a pilot for an airline. Maybe, he's trying to watch how he acts on the camera in case he gets in trouble.
Well, I can understand that.
But then again, I'm saying to myself, if that's the case, why sign up for the show?
All right, exactly. So the next scene is all the ladies come together, and basically,
there's the other one.
Yeah, the other one, Paige and Haley and Bree were there, and Paige was talking about, each girl was talking about where they are, and so Paige was
Virginia.
Okay, Virginia, yeah. You're right. So Paige was basically saying that, she wish she would have walked away sooner. She now knows her worth. And at that moment when she said, I wish I would have walked away sooner, Brianna was like, she bucked her eyes like, girl.
Now you get it.
That doggone time.
Now you get it. I got it. Yeah, that's sad.
And she said that, one thing about it, she's going to take away nuggets from this, things that she's going to learn. She learned. And I don't know if y'all seen the Unfiltered, but Paige looks extremely smaller. Now, I know in one of them Unfiltered, she was small, but she looks smaller. Like girlfriend ain't been in the gym. Did you see it?
I saw it, but what do you think was causing this?
I don't know, just stress or just the fact that...
She's doing this on purpose.
Oh yeah. I don't think that she's stressing out. No. It looks like she had more definition in her arms, so she's
been working out,
right? Okay. And then when somebody humiliates you like that on TV and make you feel like you're unattractive, that can mess with your psyche. And so now she looks like, I don't know, her skin looked darker. I don't know. She just looked almost like a different person.
Make sure she don't get too hard and too small, because some women can get too tone, too buff, and it's a big turn off
for you. But some men like that. Just say that for you, because I know I don't want no woman no muscle.
Yeah, it's like you rubbing on another man.
That's a turn. And see, this is why you don't even have to worry about that, baby, because you got me right here, honey. I'm good. I ain't finna be all muscleish like that. So
can't be having the muscle dudes.
So Bree began to talk about her experience and, how she is with her and Vincent, how they're in a good place and, everything going good. And Virginia talks about what she's experienced right now with her and that doggone dog. So she was saying that she needs to probably see a therapist for her anxiety. And Paige was like, that's good. I think she said she got 2.
Yeah,
she said she got 2. And she said, I think, and then Bree said she got a therapist. She went to therapy right before she came onto the show.
Which I thought was smart.
All of them was smart.
Mm-hmm.
This Virginia's the one that's late because she got all them issues. She should have been at one.
Yeah.
But, this was a good scene to know, yes, mental health is so important. And I don't care how old or how young you are, go see a therapist if you need to.
Go talk to somebody.
Yeah,
man.
Go sit down and talk to somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't mean you crazy.
Yeah. And sometimes you need somebody to talk to get it off your chest, get it off your mind. You hold it in. You don't know what it's going to do to you mentally. Sometimes it messes with your physical body.
Yeah,
so, it stress you out. And your stomach start hurting, you start getting ulcers. So go talk to somebody.
Yeah, it was good, baby.
Talk to somebody.
All right, so they are doing a double date. So Bree and Vincent, Jacob and Haley. I don't even know, honey. They should went on a double date with somebody else.
Bree trying to say everybody.
Y'all know if you watched last season, then you know that you know that Amani and Woody were the ones that the couples went to, or they sent the couples to talk to the other couples. So yeah, they sent them talks, and they just kind of reminds me of that.
Before you go there, to me though, Bree seems like she really is concerned about it. Cause the look in her eyes, she's so attentive when she listens to him. You know, so it's just to me,
I think that Bree is definitely concerned, and she's developed a bond with the ladies. So if she's talking to the men, she wants it to work out with them. You know what I'm saying? And if she talks to the ladies, she wants it to work out, because when you happy, you want everybody around you happy. True. You know what I'm saying? It be them ones that's miserable that want to make other people miserable in them comments sometimes.
Misery loves company. That's the old saying. But I like how the interaction with Jacob and Bree.
Yeah.
Bree was talking to him. Well, maybe you need to try this. Maybe you need to try that. And hopefully Jacob was taking all that stuff in she was putting out.
Yeah, because they said they went out with their friends the night before, her friends the night before, and they stayed out at 4:00 in the morning. Right. And they went to the racing thing or whatever. So and she was like, okay, well, y'all having fun and stuff. So I think that's what it was all about for them. Let's move on to the fact that Eric and Virginia, they was in the kitchen cooking, and they still talking about that, but I can still tell Eric still has some issues with that. But what I did notice, and I wrote this down, is that he like to say this. I see that you changed, and that's good. I see the change. That's good. I'm so happy about that change. And I'm like, dude, I'll be like, why are you talking to me like that? You is not my teacher. Why is you talking about you need to change? But Eddie, you go and say your part, because you told me why.
I think the reason why he said it like that, to Virginia, is because his military upbringing, and I don't know how long he's been in the military. He could have been a lifer, he could have been in all his life. And him being an officer, he might have men under him. And sometimes you evaluate guys, and that's how you talk to them. But once again, like I said, Eric, he needs to understand that he got to keep the military separate from the civilian life. And sometimes, you can see sometimes it kind of blurs the line when he talks to Virginia. He talks to her like, you in the military,
right.
Oh, you're doing good. You're showing improvement, And, that's why I used to hear in the military.
Right.
When my NCOs used to talk to me and whatnot. So that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but like I said, I know y'all going to say I'm wrong in the comments. So.
Well, one thing about, too, is you, speaking of your military background, is that I learned that, with your military background, sometimes you don't know how to say, you ain't always know how to say it right.
That ain't about me. Ain't about me.
It's about military, so you got a little background there. So sometimes you ain't always like you would be more of sergeant in command, and I'd be like, no, that's not.
Sometimes people get sensitive; they just take it that way. It's not. It don't be my tone.
It's your tone,
it's
baby.
Not my tone.
Don't get on this camera try to front. We know you already talked about that. So let's talk about all the men.
All the men's
that come together, and they're pretty much talking about their dogs. Like,
man, you know what, man? I don't know if Peter had something to do with this episode.
Who was Peter?
People.
Peter.
Yeah, I said Peter. Yeah, I said Peter.
No, I thought it said Peter. Who was Peter? But P-E-T.
Yeah, Peter.
Peter.
Not Peter like Peter Griffin from the Family Guy, but Peter. Okay. I'm assuming Peter had something to do with this episode, because that's all they talked about this whole episode.
That's what it was called, the dogs. So they was talking about the dogs and all that. We're not going to talk about all that, because we didn't talk about that. But one thing that I did want to say is that Ryan was saying that when he was trying to give Jacob some advice, he was saying that Ryan said, well, I think me and Clara are one of the best married couples out of the whole history of Married at First Sight, at least 99%.
I wonder who's the other 1% that's better than them.
99 to 98% or something like that. And I'm saying, what, Ryan, you?
He has a point, though. He has a point.
What, that they the best match?
Yeah.
How?
He didn't say they was the best getting along people. They the best match on paper.
I don't know if he said best match or something like that, but basically he was saying the best married couple. So he was like, and Jacob don't want to listen to me. Like, We got it going on. I'm like,
he got it going on. Ryan got it going on.
Yeah, that's true.
He got it going on.
I guess he do got a good marriage then, honey. He can get anything he wants.
Anything.
And she'll curl right on up to it. It'll be so much distance between me and that man. I won't be curling up to him.
Anything. He gets anything.
As we can see in this final scene
made,
where the girls, they must have called her a mercy.
You know your little phone call you be doing? Oh, Clara got that little red phone. God damn, look. She bust that glass. Let's go. We got to meet someone.
She bust that glass and said, we got a meeting in the ladies' room. Be back real soon.
She is trying to show off her lungs. That's all she's trying to do.
I ain't saying I can sing.
Yeah, that's all she's trying to do.
Baby, don't do it.
You ain't no Beyonce.
ain't.
You ain't no Dun.
Okay, let's start. All right, so we're going to end this video. Ryan, they was talking about that scene where they were talking about the sexy shirt and all that stuff or whatever. So anyway, that scene, she was getting in her feelings too, because a lot of stuff she not saying, and she said I don't say a lot of stuff,
right,
but she needs to. And so what she did, I guess they had an emergency meeting, honey, all the ladies meeting there, and you know they're in the same apartment building, and so they over there. Hey, look,
I guarantee they got like a fire portal slid down. Shh.
And they came over, and Clara let them have it. She should have been letting her husband have it, but she let them have it. And she was just basically saying that she do everything. This man get off every night.
Every night. Not 2 nights out of the week. Not 4 nights out of the week. Not night. 6 nights out of the week. Every night out of the week. Every night. Yeah. He get off so much they could buy a night and day. But man, that is so unfair to Clara, man. That is so unfair, man.
And all the while he was like, "We're gonna wait. We need to wait."
But he can afford to wait.
But what it is I think that he's not betting that Clara is going around telling their business, because remember he told her, "Don't tell nobody, don't tell them on camera." Right. So he not, but he also should know that his wife talk a lot. Right. So she giving the girls, she telling everybody, and she telling us out here. So he probably think that we're just gonna wait, we're gonna wait, because he probably don't want to look bad. He married, in front of his parents or whatever.
That's a bad look. I don't care how you say it, how you slice it. That's bad when your wife can satisfy you, but you're not willing to satisfy your wife.
Yeah, selfish.
That's real selfish, man.
Yeah.
And
then to go around and gloat about it, in a sense, like he know that she wants to have intimate sex, excuse me, regular sex or whatever, and they're not doing that. And so, but he's taking pride in that. Oh, we're going to wait. We're just going to be patient. Got to trust you. I got to know who you is.
My question is this. How is he going to act if she go outside the marriage to get what she wants?
Ooh, child.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I give Clara credit. She been patient. She been waiting. But you can't wait forever.
Right.
So.
And I get it. Some people want to wait. I get it. There's a difference. If he wasn't having, if they wasn't having no sexual contact,
that's what I'm about to say.
But this is a little bit different.
Yeah, he getting his, man. He
this
good.
Is a little bit different.
He good, man. Man. That's jacked up, man.
All right, you guys. I know this video is too long, but hopefully you made it to the end. And
I could have watched the whole episode as long as this video is.
You could have. You surely could have. But
but y'all here.
Thank you.
Y'all here.
And we appreciate y'all for real. Y'all know we just be jiving and joking with y'all, but we definitely appreciate y'all. The ones that rock with us and the ones that disagree, it's okay. It's all good as long as you don't be disrespectful. And to the person that thought that we were Muslims, I do have on makeup now. I do wear makeup on the other. And I wasn't offended. I wasn't offended.
We weren't, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just we ain't. So that's all that is.
But all right, you guys, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. That's all I got. What about you, baby?
Ooh, child.
This is